Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's your girl K. What's poppin'? What's cracking? Uh, uh. Um, Happy 4th of July. Shit, fuck it. It is what it ain't. I'm going to be doing just a quick little collective. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Yeah, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's go. Make these messages as clear as possible. Universe, spirit guys. Messages for my collective. What does collective need to know right now? Messages for my collective. What does my collective need to know right now? Messages for my collective. What does my collective need to know right now? We have addiction. What does my collective need to know right now? We have passion. Either you are passionate about a person and like their intimacy or the sex, or some of y'all are very passionate about work or whatever you do as a job. Okay? So addiction says codependent obsession and restraint, possession and control, emotional block. We also have passion, in insane chemistry, sparks and having fun, equal interest, burning desire. Whatever this is, it says emotional block, but I feel like there's a block period. Whatever this may be, may be causing some type of blockage. But let's get some more cards. What does my collective need to know right now? What does my collective need to know right now? We have blowing kisses, unconditional love, giving and receiving, fear and love, affection, return. What else does my collective need to know right now? We have grounding, stability and security, performance, growth, growth and endurance. We have teddy bear, interested in you. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. What else does my collective need to know right now? We have separation. Give me another one. We have cut down, talking, and give me another one. And we have the chaser. Interesting. At the bottom of the deck, we have wedding rings. It says union and marriage, soul connection, everlasting love, devotion. That might be something that you guys want in the future. Some of y'all may want it now. Some of y'all could be already married. Some of y'all could be planning for your future. Planning like you could be a fiance, something like that. But that's neither here nor there. Okay. I feel like it's given that some of y'all want something to work. I'm not saying that it's not working, but I feel like there is some type of blockage in the connection, in the situation, whether you guys, it could be romantic or platonic. Take whatever resonates. You get what I'm saying? I take whatever resonates. So I do feel like you are trying to focus on your stability, growing up and maturing as an adult. And I do feel like somebody cares about you because clearly it says interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, want to date. But are they dating? You get what I'm saying? Are they taking the right precautions? Because we have separation, cut down, talking, the chaser. It doesn't seem like this person is putting in the effort or putting in the work to keep you around because there is emotional. That makes me feel like it's trauma. Either it's trauma or somebody hasn't grew up yet. Somebody hasn't grew up yet. You get what I'm saying? I'm even looking at this blowing kiss, and we also have grounding. I'm looking at the circles. It's like things coming full circle. I know y'all probably like, girl, what? But not for real. It's like things is coming full circle for you per se. And I feel like you need somebody that's mature. You need somebody that's on your level. You need somebody that is, you get what I'm saying, grown. You need somebody that's grown. Always want to talk, but it's like somebody always wants to talk, but not about the shit that you want to hear. You get on, you know what I mean? Like nothing about the shit that you want to hear for real. Blowing kisses. You ever seen somebody like I don't as a lady, maybe guys too, because girls be out there too. But when somebody likes you or somebody finds you attractive, I don't know if y'all ever had somebody like come here, what's up, and it's like it's kind of cringy. I don't know. Maybe the connection that you're having with a particular person is becoming like very cringe. It's becoming very like this is not it, or you don't see a future with this particular person because they're not taking the right steps. You get what I mean? And as soon as you decide that you want to walk away from this connection, as soon as you decide that you want to basically like focus on other things because you have other things that you need to focus on. All of a sudden, now this person wants to sit there and now they want to chase you. You get what I'm saying? Now they want to chase you. This person that you are dealing with could be non-committal. They could be non-committal. They could just like the idea of you. You get what I'm saying? Like they could be in a space where they like talking to you, but they want you to chase. They want you to chase. Let's see what else we got. Let's see what else we got. I'm trying to make my cards make sense, so I apologize if I keep stopping. What does my collective needs to know right now? We have the Page of Pentacles being here. We also have the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody is learning or trying to learn how to invest, how to give their time and effort and stuff like that. We have the Four of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. Definitely doesn't have to be that. This person could be younger than you, or maybe this person is immature. Okay, what does the collective need to know right now? We also have the Seven of Wands being here. It seems like somebody doesn't want to be used, somebody doesn't want to be manipulated with the Seven of Wands. They're trying to protect themselves and create boundaries, but it's like, stay to yourself for all that. Don't talk to nobody if you're going to be so scared. What else does my collective need to know right now? We have the Ace of Swords. It's the truth. Some of y'all also could be trying to start a new business or start a new career set, and you are putting a lot of time, energy, and effort into that situation. And you could be someone that's a little bit closed off because you don't want nobody distracting you. You know what I mean? We have the Ace of Swords being here. All you're thinking about is winning, being victorious. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when you, I really do believe that when you have things that you are like focusing on and you're like trying to maintain and things like that, you really don't have time to be paying attention about who likes you or who's talking to you and who's doing this and the third, because you're trying to achieve these goals. So you don't really notice these things. Like, and it's like when you do, it's like, oh, okay, maybe this person was busy or maybe this and the third was happening. Like, let's see what else. What does my collective need to know right now? We have the Justice card being here. Some of y'all could be having to go to court. Maybe take whatever resonates. Maybe y'all have to go to court for something legal, and you may be getting money out of the situation. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Emperor card. You need somebody that's going to be mature. You need somebody that's going to, like, for my girls out there, my ladies, you need somebody that's going to be a man and that's going to lead. Every female is not like that. Some females don't mind going 50-50. Some females don't mind a man just, doing what he can. That doesn't bother them. But for the girls out there that's like me, and you have this idea, not even an idea, it's just like you want a man that's going to lead and take control of the situation and not control you. You know what I'm saying? Not control you, but make you feel safe, make you feel comfortable, make you feel like you're not in survival mode, make you feel like I can rub your feet. Yes, I can bring you your plate of food. Yes, I can fold your laundry. You get what I'm saying? Like, no, I don't have a problem shutting the fuck up. You can't do that with every man. You can't do that with every person that you date or come around. This is going to be a divine feminine reading because, baby, people are going to be upset. Okay? People are going to be upset. What else does my collective needs to know right now? We have you trying to, baby, I get it. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the King of Swords being here. I feel like you're definitely trying to block off anybody that may come off detached, disrespectful, airheadish, thinking, but not like nonchalant. You need somebody that's gonna chalant. You don't got time for anybody that's gonna hold back or be stingy or be like, and it's like, I feel like I don't understand why people don't get it. It's not that we don't, like, we want our man to do every single thing and handle everything, and that's not, no, that's not what it is. And any man that be sitting here thinking about it like that, that's the man that you walk away from. If you ever bring that type of situation up, or if you need that man to take care of something and he always coming up with an excuse, or he's being stingy, or he's being there's another word that I'm looking for because it's not really stingy, but if he's being like cheap, you know what I mean? It's like using these words, these terminologies really be making people feel some type of way, but it's not intended to make anybody feel some type of way, because you're not, I don't see nobody coming up, or I don't think you're gonna be like, oh, you a cheap ass. No, I just see that, okay, you broke, you don't got it. And then when you say it like that, that's still a problem. That's still a problem. But that's exactly why you're protecting your energy, and that might be why you're getting away from this particular person, because somebody may not be financially stable. Somebody may not have all their shit together. Okay? What does my collective need to know right now? Somebody could be angry and mad because they don't got their shit together, disrespecting you and shit like that. What does my collective need to know right now? We have the Sun card. You'll be happy in protecting yourself, setting boundaries, things like that. Also, not emotionally investing yourself into a situation. If one don't work out, you move on to the next one. I know a lot of people think that's fucked up, but this is life. You get what I'm saying? This is life. If you're not happy in a situation, you don't stay in a situation. You move on. Okay? What does my collective need to know right now? We have the eight. I'm trying to tell you. The truth is, get the fuck outside. We have the Ace of Swords and the Three of Cups. Somebody either, when they even want you just for a good time. They want you for a good time, but they can't spend no money. They want you for a good time, but they cheat. They want you for a good time, but they broke. The overall energy for this reading is the Six of Wands. I feel like you're a high commodity right now. I feel like a lot of people want you. You get what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people want you. I feel like you also becoming more successful. With you becoming more successful, you could be becoming more happy. You becoming more happy. You exude a different type of aura. You are lighting up very much differently. What else do we have? We have the Eight of Swords being here. So with the Page of Pentacles and the Justice card, we have the Eight of Swords. Some of y'all are in the space of limbo of dealing with a particular person that might not be financially stable, that might not have their shit together. You know what I mean? I feel like it's about you not wanting to be like shallow, or you don't want to be feeling like, are your expectations too high? Am I wanting too much? Because if you look at the picture, she looks trapped in her head. Looking at herself is like she feels like she's trapped. Like, damn, am I expecting too much? Do I want too much? We have the Ten of Swords being here. Yeah, I feel like you not. Yeah, we have the Ten of Swords. I feel like you think about that a lot. Are your expectations too high? When your expectations was low, did that get you anywhere? When you was accepting anything, did you get anywhere? I'm just like, I just want y'all to really think. You've been hurt, you've been backstabbed, you've been cheated on, you've been played with, you've been lied to. A lot of shit has happened to you. Now you want to high your expectation. Now you feel like your expectations is too high because now nobody is, either you're not getting the people that you want, or it's a little bit harder for you to find the person that you're looking for as it should be. You want something that's rare. You want something that is made just for you. You want something that is God sent, or whoever you deem to be your highest power, right? When you don't have any standards, or when you was okay with a lot of things, you was just getting anything. Like, really think about that. We have the Nine of Cups. When you realize that somebody is holding back in a lot of ways. I'm saying financially. I don't give a fuck how anybody feels. Financially, when you see somebody holding back, this is going to be a divine feminine reading. So when you see a man holding back financially, when you see a man holding back to the point where they don't want to invest in your business, or they're not putting, they're not giving, how can I say this? They're not giving you words of encouragement. You know what I'm saying? They're not being emotionally available to you. What do you need to do? Love on yourself. Nine of Cups. You need to love on yourself. We have the Three of Pentacles. You got to get in where you fit in. When you realize that somebody just wants to have a good time with you and they just want to have fun, you need to slow down and focus on your pentacle. Focus on your mental state. Stop allowing people to try to use you or play with you. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool card. Focus on that leap of faith that you're going to be taking after you walk away from this person, because they're gonna chase you anyway, because they want to talk to you and they want to be around you. And it's nice to have, like, you know what I'm saying, like, anyway, let me give you zodiac signs, and then I'm gonna do what you need to look out for, and then we go and close this reading out, because please. All right. Let's see. So we have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Aries, Leo, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Aquarius with the Fool card at the bottom of the deck. So let's see what you need to look out for, and then we done. All right. What does my collective need to look out for? I'm gonna say, what does my divine feminist need to look out for? What is what does my divine feminist need to look out for? What does my collective need to look out for? May these messages as clear as possible in the very spirit, guys. We got it again. You need to focus on what makes you happy, what makes you feel good. Emotional fulfillment around you. What does my divine feminist need to look out for? We have the Seven of Swords. Be careful of anybody trying to lie to you or be manipulative, be deceitful, have a false mask on. We also have the Five of Pentacles being here. If you know that somebody's lying or they're not being honest or they're not matching up or aligning with what you have going on in your life, your best option is to walk away from this person with the Five of Pentacles being here. You making yourself happy is what's going to give you emotional fulfillment. Nobody can't make you happy. You make yourself happy. You get what I'm saying? And when you make yourself happy and when you are in a good headspace, nothing that anybody else is doing will ever phase you in any way, shape, or form. You will continue to be happy. You will continue to be at peace. We have the Queen of Swords being here. Yes, if somebody lies, you be a bitch. That's it. We have the Nine of Swords being here. You walking away is gonna allow somebody to be stressed the fuck out. And what I said, they're gonna talk to you anyway. They're gonna talk to you anyway. They're gonna reach out to you anyway, and your life is gonna just keep changing, keep getting better. Okay. So we have the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Cups. For you to have emotional fulfillment, you need to block somebody. We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Queen of Swords being here. In divine timing, you will be realizing that somebody is not being honest, and also that somebody is not being true. Like somebody's not being honest, somebody's not being truthful, and somebody's wearing a false mask. You will see that. You will see that. Okay. Also, some of y'all may be hurt when you find out this truth. When you find out this truth, but in divine timing, the will move forward. You get what I mean? And it's up to you how much timing you need. You get what I'm saying? So what else do we have? And then we're gonna wrap it up. So when you walk away from a situation, you allow somebody to be stressed. First of all, it shows you that you have the power, you have the strength. You get what I'm saying? And with this Ace of Wands being here, who controls this shit? You control this shit. Okay? What's at the bottom of the deck? We got the Fool card again. We have the Fool card again. The Fool card is here as well. I'm trying to get it out. The Fool's card is at the bottom of the deck. Confirmation, you're starting new stuff. What's underneath for this? The Queen of Cups. You're starting something new. You just got to take that leap of faith. You got to understand that certain things that you might not necessarily want to do or you're not prone to doing, you got to do that shit anyway. Okay? But this was a really good reading. I hope that it resonated. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, let me know in the comment section. I love y'all so much. Game talk. Stay blessed, stay amazing. Peace out, y'all.